Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. It's Teshwa Jogonda here in Teshwa Jogonda Vlogs. Guys, it's been a while. I hope you're keeping safe and hope you're doing great. I hope you're still believing and still doing what you're supposed to be doing, because in this life it's all about, you only have yourself. It's all about motivating you. Always motivate you, always compete with you yourself, because you can't compete with her, you can't compete with him, you can't compete with me, because our journeys are different. Anyway, guys, I have some information, and as usual, kama kawaida, it's very important for me to come back here and pass the information to the people that are still looking for ways to come to the UK. So, guys, we are approaching 900 subscribers. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you are an existing member, I do not take you for granted. Thank you so much for always choosing to come back and watch my content. Always remember, today's content might not be for you, but it might benefit your cousin, your uncle, your siblings, all those things. Please be kind to share it out. If you feel that I've left something out, or if you feel or if you have knowledge of the topic we are talking about, put everything in the comment section. Let's keep the communication going, because knowledge is power. If it's still on red, guys, I have checked on my analytics. It still shows there are people watching but they haven't subscribed. Kindly, if you don't mind, why not just subscribe? Because it's not gonna cost you anything. All it's gonna do is going to motivate me to create more content that are going to benefit you out there, and also it's going to boost my algorithm. As you know, if you're if you're a content creator, of course there is what can I say? You have goals. You just don't want to be making content and it's not going anywhere. You want to see probably the likes there's a reaction. Yeah, that's why we have the likes, the thumbs up and the thumbs down, because that shows the content creator where we are at. And also the comment section, it also guides on what you want to see, and so on and so forth. So guys, continue subscribing, liking, sharing, supporting my content. Let me know what you would like to know, and so on. Anywho, guys, I have information about how you can this child is looking at me. Why are you looking at me?
I'm drawing you.
You're drawing me? Okay, let me stay pretty. So it's about NHS, National Health Service. National Health Service is it's governed by the government. Yeah, the health service is governed by the government, and it is one of the firms that really have the highest percentage of employees, yeah, or staff working for NHS. There are a lot of them. So it's one of the firms in the world that employs so many people, because it starts from all the health professionals, that is the physiotherapists, radiologists, nurses, doctors, GP practitioners, all those people. And it also has people at the reception, so it employs people at the receptions. It employs people that deals with finance. It employs so many people, and that is how it has employed up to 1.5 million people in the UK. So it being 1.5 million people in the UK, it means it's among the first, like NHS is one of the biggest firm in Europe, yeah, to employ so many people. So it's a big deal. NHS in UK is a big deal, and that's why you always hear even US has always wanted something to do with NHS and to privatize it and blah 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 and all those things, because like I always say, people in the UK, if there's something they benefit from, it's the National Health Service, because you just walk in. You walk in. We walk in our hospitals. Yeah, we do not pay. Of course, if you're working, you do they do deductions. The and national insurance, some deduction here and there. But again, still, if you're not working, that doesn't mean that because they're not taking deductions or blah blah blah, then you cannot access health services. So it is one of the big deal here. Also, being employed in NHS, I want to be very, here I do not mince my word. I do not, I do not sugarcoat it. There's always the pros and cons. So I would like to say, if you work with the NHS, one thing you are going to get is you are going to be permanently employed. Yeah? Being permanently employed comes with all the nice stuff. Nice things like what? You have 35 days paid leave. 35 days paid leave. What else do you have? NHS staff have all this, yeah? NHS have all these deductions. When you go to, what is it called? Where we get coffee. Yeah, you go to buy coffee, there's deduction. You go to KFC, there's deductions. Actually, there's even deductions when you're getting a mortgage. If you're an NHS employee, you are NHS employed. I know, I have to think this thing. Employer, employee, I have to think it. English is not my first language. Anyway, so it's all those benefits. Of course, you'll have a good pension. Yeah, you'll have a good pension. You'll have those deduction in when you're getting a mortgage. You'll have deduction when you're getting cars. Like, it has so many incentives. Yeah, if you work on the weekend, there's a good deal. It's paid well, but of course there is a down of working with it. The fact that when you work with NHS, definitely it means you're working with the government. And as you know, wherever you come from, you know what happens. So you will find, like, even a nurse working with NHS, the nurses earn 13-14 pounds. Yeah, you earn 13-14 pounds, but you can go with agency and earn 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 pounds an hour. But it's all this good stuff that keep people working with the government. Yeah, if there's training straight on, if you need updating anything, straight on, the government has those trainings ready for you. If you start as a healthcare assistant, which we are talking about right now, you have a chance of pursuing further, like becoming a nurse through NHS, because they sponsor you for 2 years. You become a nurse associate, and then you're sponsored for another, I think, 1 year or 18 months. Then you become a qualified band 5 nurse. So there's so many things, nice things that you can get by working with the NHS. Remember, I'm not disclaimer, I'm not sponsored. I'm just talking through experience and having lived here, and why I would choose NHS and why it has benefit. Remember, the reason what I said is it's about balance. It's about balance. Like, I have to tell you the advantage and disadvantage for you to make that decision if you want to go ahead and apply with them. And if you applied and you're successful, do you know what you're getting yourself into? That's the thing. Remember, if you get a job with them, then you do not have to worry about so many things like you will be worried when you are applying with agencies. So guys, that is the good news that I have. I will include through here in this video, you will see how you will go step by step for you to apply for those jobs. Remember what I said. If something like this comes, please go ahead and try. Don't do one application and then you're like, they did not get back to me. They did not do this. I don't know what. Remember, you're not the only one applying. You are not the only one applying. So you have to keep applying. You cannot do one application also. That's why I keep insisting. At least do application per day or 3 applications. Skip a day. Do another 4 like on Tuesday. Skip like that. Give yourself a chance to get the job. Remember, the jobs are there. People are coming. I will not mention one of the agency, because always I like to watch my back, and I like to keep people safe, and also would like to watch my back. But that agency, of course, if you've watched it, it's a Kenyan it's a Kenyan agency. It's a Kenyan, it's owned or it belongs to a Kenyan or Kenyans. And you know, if you know, you know. And if you've been following very well, there is, I think, a week ago, there was a guy who was sponsored, and also they have shown proof of someone who has been tier 5 sponsored. Remember, tier 5 is the one content that I did about. It's about charity work, when you are sponsored by charity work. But all these things is, you hear me give information, go ahead and look further, research further, get that thirst, have that thirst to look for things, to, you know, you have to want it. You have to want it. Just the way I like getting information and bringing it to you, regardless of sometimes how I'm feeling. Because remember, if you're a content creator, it's not easy. It's not easy to get that time to sit, research, and then come on camera and then deliver. Because remember, this content is not like any other content. I'm not showing you about, it's a bit different. It's not like I'm in my garden doing something or I've gone to the shop. This is facts. So everything has to be right. There has to be where the information has come to. If you've done research, then it's research, meaning research. How reliable is your information? That is all that is included in this. And that's why creating this content is not that easy. And that's why I say every time I bring this content, please don't take it for granted. And please do not skip, because you will skip this information. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. You will, so yeah, so make sure you use this information, utilize it. It's, the information is just for free. It's just to connect, like, it's just to give you information that you might not have known, but now I've given you the green light. Yeah, go ahead and check. Like, if you look at that content that I made about charity work, or tier 5 visa, if you look at it, there's a guy who, there's a few people who actually have gotten that visa, and there's someone I need to answer them. They are asking, they had an interview on it, and they're still waiting for the decision to be made. So they're asking how long it might take. So guys, I just want to show you that if you keep pushing, there is hope. There is hope out there. There is hope for you. So guys, follow the instruction. You see the instruction, and then let's say, make a decision. Do what is right. So this is how I'm going to show you. These are the instructions. So let's go all to Google. Let's go to Google and type joint app careers. Let me see. Joint, that's, it's coming up. Joint app careers, Derbyshire. And you click on it. And up here, let's click up there and see what it's showing us. Bringing up career, blah, blah, blah. You scroll down. You see, and it's going to bring you all the stuff you can see. It's bringing you Chesterfield Royal, Derby and Derbyshire Clinical Commissioning, Derby City Council, Derbyshire Community Health Services. Remember, these are all job. It's kind of, it's professions, it's jobs and where they are. So this one is for County Council, and you know, DHU, University Hospitals of Derby and Barton. Yeah. So let's click the first one, which is Chester Royal, and you can see, let's scroll. You can see it has started showing me the jobs, but we are looking for healthcare assistant jobs, HCA, or nursing assistant. It's one and the same thing. You see. So whatever that job is, booking coordinator. We are not looking for all that. We scroll until you see what you're looking for. You can see they have so many jobs, and one of them, this is a porter. Yeah, yeah, porter. You can read the description to know what they do. Going to first award apprenticeship. Integrated midwife. But remember what we are looking for. We are looking for healthcare assistant. You can see that one, healthcare assistant one. There's healthcare. Oh, where's my cursor? There's healthcare assistant here, and posted 22nd of February, and the other one was also posted 22nd of February. The amount to be paid is the same. It's 18,000 to 19,000 something. Yeah, so that is one of them. Okay, if we go back, so read more, you see what it says, read more, apply. Yeah, so if we go back, and you click another one, probably DHU healthcare. Let's click. Remember, all you're doing is looking for, as we said, we are looking for healthcare assistant. Oh, this one actually it starts there, and it says salary is £9.89 per hour. This one is bank. Of course, if you are looking for relocation, you do not want to apply for bank. If you've been following me, you know what bank means. Bank is you take shifts when you are needed or when they're available. The shifts are available. So we are not looking for that. So we are looking for a job that is contracted, yeah? So there's remote working, NHS clinical advisor. We don't want that. You see, there's so many jobs with NHS. So if you, yeah. So I just want to show you that you have to be proactive. You have to love to know things. You have to love to search for you to get these jobs, because you can see, like for me, I have to go, I have to make Google, I have to make knowledge my friend so that I can bring you these things. So it's the same thing as you. So you can imagine. So I've shown you what you're supposed to do. So I cannot click on all of them, but if you're looking for a job, I'm sure you will spare some time and look for those jobs. And like I said, you know why it is important, like NHS is important and the benefits of it. Guys, I hope this has been, it has been beneficial and knowledgeable or informative. Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you have picked one or two things. Until next time, guys, please be kind, stay safe, and be blessed.